Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
It's getting toasty out there, a little above where I thought it would be today, but that's an indication that our high pressure ridge, remember the hot high pressure I was talking about yesterday over the Rockies? It's on the move, and that means it is going to be planting itself over top of the Northwest over the next couple of days, and that means it's time to sizzle as we get going in towards our work week, I should say, for tomorrow. All right, outside right now, Storm Tracker 9 live radar sweep is looking relatively quiet. We've got some cloud cover just north of Portland. The cooler you are, the closer you are to where the front is, and that's as you can tell in just a second as we'll get into it here. I'll show you where the cooler temperatures are existing and where we're starting to heat up very quickly. High pressure is basically anchored in between western Montana and central Idaho, and so it's starting to slowly, what we call backbuild, or sort of backdoor its way into the northwest here. Now, for the most part, we've had a cold front offshore for most of the day today, but you can see that's continuing to lift northward, pretty much missing most of the viewing area, thus keeping us under mostly clear skies, even out to the coast. We haven't seen a whole lot of marine cloud cover. That's sort of gotten eaten away as we've got a bit of an offshore flow. So far, looking good as you get out towards the Science Center. Clear skies, looking back out towards the bridge and the jetty. Around 64 degrees, northwest winds around 12 miles an hour, and humidity at 83%. So nice afternoon at the coast, and it's hot inland. 90 in Corvallis, 89 here in Eugene, 93 as you get down towards Roseburg. Pair of 88s in both Sun River and Bend. You can see a speckling of some of those 80s as you work your way down into some of the valleys as you go down. 58, for example, moving out past Oak Ridge and then out towards Blue River, Rainbow, and Vida. They're all sitting in the 80s at this hour. And as we go through the next 24 hours on the Stormcast, here's what we'll be looking at. Just a little bit of marine layer cloud cover trying to move in across the south coast. You can see it's still holding offshore, but it's going to be clear starting tomorrow all the way through the day tomorrow afternoon inland. And that means we'll start off in the mid to upper 50s and come racing again into the upper 80s and probably low 90s by tomorrow afternoon. So here's the setup. We've got high pressure to the south sitting off the California coast. Here's our big hot high, and you say, well, how do you know? Well, look at all these thunderstorms, what we call monsoonal thunderstorms firing up in the southwest. And we've also got ridge of high pressure, so the winds are starting to wrap around that, and it's pulling all of the hot air back off to the west here. All these little lows that are developing offshore, those are all going north as well. So got all the dynamics working together. So there's the main trough, or dip in the jet stream. That's nowhere near us, and in fact, we're going to continue to keep the hot stuff around through Monday. Now, eventually, we'll start to see this break by about midweek, but don't expect it tomorrow, and certainly not on Monday as well. So we're going to finish up on a very hot note for our holiday weekend forecast. So we'll go morning clouds, mostly sunny skies in the afternoon with the temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, right around 90 to 93 down to the Umpqua tomorrow. Toasty one there. Up in the Cascades as well into the low 80s, very toasty. Mid-80s as you get to Oak Ridge and out towards McKenzie Bridge. Another hot day out in Central Oregon. The temperatures in the upper 80s, breezy and also really toasty here, about 90 for just about everybody tomorrow in the Willamette Valley. And we'll be looking for the coast to see a few more clouds as we go to Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't think we'll see a whole lot of rain with the next storms that develop. Again, they will all be pushed northward, but we'll just get enough of a cooler influence by about Wednesday and Thursday. Otherwise, the Umpqua is going to sizzle from tomorrow through Tuesday, and then again as we go in towards late next week and into the weekend. Cascades, a little bit of cloud cover might mean a thunderstorm or two developing Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll kind of watch that trend. And here in the Willamette Valley, Jessica, 89 tomorrow. You like how I'm going 89 and not 90? You like that? Psychological,
Yeah,
that's why I'm doing
is.
it. But then we'll cool off nicely by Wednesday, Thursday. Quick break, though, and then it's back to the upper 80s by next weekend.
Ooh, hopefully people find a nice place to cool off, because this is hot.
Not bad in the studio.
Yeah.
Nice and cool.
Thankful for air conditioning, that's for sure. Thanks, Justin.
Yeah.